your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. This is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Plat Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Plat Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a 46-year-old Alliance man is facing assault and other charges after spraying a firefighter with an extinguisher Friday night. Officers were dispatched to Laramie Avenue for a report of an assault around 6:45 p.m., and the victim, Alliance Assistant Fire Chief Bradley Schrum, told them he saw a male and female walking near the Alliance Fire Hall and confronted the pair after the male discharged a fire extinguisher in the driveway and on the sidewalk. Schrum reported the male, later identified as Fred John Rednest of Alliance, approached the driver's side of his pickup and discharged the fire extinguisher directly into his face, causing temporary breathing difficulty and eye irritation. Shortly afterward, officers located the pair, and after Rednest refused multiple commands to stop, he was taken into custody with the assistance of additional officers. Rednest was transported to the Box Butte County Jail, and the case was forwarded to the Box Butte County Attorney's Office for prosecution. Well, a 65-year-old Gering man is facing felony drug charges after a search warrant was served at a Gering residence last Monday. Thomas Kane is charged with possession of methamphetamine at 28 to 139 grams, no drug tax stamp, and possession of marijuana more than an ounce, less than a pound. Court records say that during the service of the warrant, officers found Ziploc baggies with roughly 47 grams of suspected meth, more than 57 grams of marijuana, cash, and drugs paraphernalia in a bedroom identified as Kane's by medication located in the room. During Friday's initial appearance, bond was set at $200,000 at 10%, and a preliminary hearing was scheduled for August 22nd. And authorities have identified the victim of a fatal crash on Highway 26 as an 83-year-old Scottsbluff man. The Nebraska State Patrol says Lyle Downs died Thursday morning when his Chevy Colorado was hit broadside by a Mazda CX-7 at the intersection of Highway 26 and County Road 20. The preliminary investigation found the Chevy was stopped on the county road at the intersection, then proceeded in front of the Mazda traveling on Highway 26. The driver of the Mazda suffered non-life-threatening injuries. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Welcome back. Gering, Scottsbluff, and Greater Scottsbluff County joined the Nebraska Military Department's Community Partnership Program with a number of ceremonies late last week, including local leaders, Lieutenant Governor Joe Kelly, and the Nebraska National Guard's Adjutant General, Major Craig Strong. A wreath-placing ceremony at the County Veterans Memorial in the morning was followed by a signing ceremony Thursday afternoon on the initiative intended to strengthen the NMD's ability to support local communities by recognizing and developing enduring relationships while carrying out activities to build trust, sustain open lines of communication, and enhance the overall readiness for emergency responses. Scottsbluff County Board Chair said the relationship always has been and remains important, citing crises like the Scottsbluff Sugar Factory silo explosion and train derailment with benzene spill, and more recently, the wildfires in the hills south of Gering.
If I'm in a situation where some of the emergency people say, hey, we need some help, and we're having difficulty getting a hold of someone or somebody, makes all the difference to me if I've talked to Mr. Strong before, and I've talked to Mr. Kelly before, and that if I can get on the phone and say, hey, you remember Mark from Scottsbluff? We need some help.
Additional activities included a Nebraska Army National Guard open house at the Scottsbluff Army National Guard Readiness Center on First Avenue on Saturday, followed by a law enforcement career fair at the center, which is home of the 1st Detachment 1057th Military Police Company. Guard members also took part in community support activities, including tree trimming, fence and structure repairs, and painting at residential properties at Region 1 and the Nebraska Veterans Home. And as we near the new school year, a pair of reports by an online e-learning platform say Nebraska had among the largest declines in reading scores over the prior decade. The studies by e-learning industry say the Cornhusker State had the 6th largest percentage drop in 8th grade reading scores on the NAEP report card, down 4.83% from a 269 in 2015 to 256 last year. Nebraska's 4th grade reading scores in that same time frame were down 6.61% from 227 to 212, giving the state the 3rd worst percentage drop in the country. A company spokesperson said the decline in Nebraska and across the country may reflect broader challenges in reading development, including access to literary resources and post-pandemic academic recovery strategies, and may be a vital sign for the need to reevaluate how we support reading growth during critical educational years.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
It's time for Fall Camp Reports on KNEB.TV and our Rural Radio Network Scottsbluff stations. Today, the opening day for practice at the high school level, and that meant the Scottsbluff High football team was on the practice field for their first workout of the season bright and early this morning. Scottsbluff last year finished 9-2 with a quarterfinal playoff loss at home to Elkhorn North. New year, same expectations, though. Expectations remain high for the Cats and head coach Judd Hall, who says the identity for the program has not changed.
We pride ourselves on being a physical football team. I think we want to start there and kind of build our identity around that. have a lot of kids with a lot of experience. We have to get some of our kids up to speed, playing on the Friday night speed of the game. So if we can start with our physicality and then the speed of the game, we'll catch up after that.
Back to lead the team once again at the quarterback position is Nate Kelly. He was one of Class B's top rushers last season. Kelly, now a senior, talking about getting ready for his final season being a Scottsbluff Bearcat.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've been part of this program for a long time, and the last 3 years been very fortunate to play at the highest level, so I'm ready for one more year.
Now let's check in with the head coach on his senior signal caller.
Yeah, he's total lead by example kid. Never have to worry if he's working hard. Never have to worry if he's not focused at practice. So if all of our teammates can get on board with that, pay attention to those leadership skills and those leadership qualities that he brings to our team and to our school, it'll only improve us as we move on through the season.
For the first time in a while, there's not a true bell cow running back that's returning to lead the way, but is anyone really all that concerned about whether Scottsbluff's going to find some backs to run for a bunch of yards? Des Smith graduated, so who joins Kelly now in that offensive backfield?
It's going to be by committee early. George Small, Daniel Young, Eric Sabala, Jordan McCarty, Travis Peets, Mason Schmier. Those are going to be a lot of the names that you hear early on, and we'll figure out who can kind of rise to the top out of that group. But it's going to be by committee early, which I think is going to be a strength of ours this year, as opposed to having to rely on one guy. We can find a guy with a hot hand, use what they're good at and what the defense has given us to kind of move forward.
In visiting with defensive coordinator Trey Allison, the Cats with plenty of athleticism on that side of the ball this year as they move into year 2 with this current defensive system. Scottsbluff will open the season 3 Fridays from now, and the head coach says they've got a lot to work on between this morning's first practice and that opening kickoff of the season.
A lot. Have to get ready here these first couple weeks to really focus on us, know what we need to do to get better. But then week 3, we got to start getting ready for Grand Island Northwest. Coach Stein and his staff will bring in a lot of challenges to us. They always do. So we have to be ready for a wide variety of things that they're very good at, that we have to be prepared for early in the season.
You pretty much pencil in the Scottsbluff Bearcats for the state quarterfinals and then go from there year in and year out. They'll open at home against Grand Island Northwest on Friday night, August 29th. We'll have more fall camp previews over the next couple of weeks here on KDB.TV, the website, and on air. That's the latest today on KDB.TV.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Plat Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Plat Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Plat Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Scottsbluff National Monument is starting a rehabilitation project on the park's historic Summit Road. The Great American Outdoors Act Legacy Restoration Fund is providing approximately $6.4 million to address key maintenance needs, including replacement of deteriorated sections, removal and replacement of old expansion joint caulking, and repair of the retaining wall. Calling it a centerpiece of the monument experience, Scottsbluff National Monument Superintendent Jay Sturdivant said the project will ensure continued safe and enjoyable access to the summit while protecting and enhancing the important natural and cultural landmark. The popular scenic road offers breathtaking views of Nebraska's landscape, including the North Platte River, Oregon Trail Corridor, and landmarks like Chimney Rock and Laramie Peak. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.